So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that used to be one homeless gentleman. Oh, my shoulder. There used to be one homeless gentleman. Now it's up to 4 homeless people, as you can tell. They're living back there. They go to the bathroom back there. They, you know, they're going pee and poop back there. They're having sex back there. There's one woman. Is that a person sleeping? I don't even know. But there's 4 of them now. They cause a lot of ruckus. And I've been really trying to be patient with them, but I got to figure out something to do. They're right there. My kids are playing. They can see over the wall. They can see my kids. It's just a real weird situation, uncomfortable. And I just have to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But, you know, I feel for them, but at the same token, I feel for the safety of my family and for just the overall living conditions. I mean, would any of you guys want this in the back of your house? You know, and you got to be careful what you say. You never know, they're listening into you. I mean, it's just tough. So that's where they hang out during the daytime, and it's not that bad. I mean, they're just regular homeless people. But, you know, can you imagine what it's like to have all these people behind your house? You know, and I'm just trying to play out in the backyard with the kids, let them run around in their underwear playing in the water, and I got to worry about just what these guys are up to. I mean, I'm sure they're not up to anything, but they definitely drink a lot, and I've thought I've heard someone hurting this woman. I don't know. They drink a lot and they make a lot of noise. And, you know, I'm all for freedom of living, but man, it's tough when you got little kids and this group is just hanging out in front of you in your backyard. It's just tough. I don't know what to do. I might go talk to them and see if there's something I can do to reason with them. But they're pretty entrenched behind my backyard. I just don't know what to do anymore. So we'll see. What some of you advised me to do, I called the police. I actually called the health services too, just because they're defecating in right behind my house, and I'm worried about the environmental issues. And I did call code enforcement. Well, I don't know what happened, but the wheels are turning. The lieutenant from my area called me back, said he's sending a few police officers, and there's been a swarm of police officers that hit my house. They even pulled me over, and because I was watching them, look like they were arresting 2 of my neighbors. They were kind of cholo-looking kids that were ditching school. So they had them sitting down by the curb, and I was watching that, and they pulled me over and asked me what I was doing, and I said, I'm the guy that called you guys on the homeless people, and they just told me, okay, well, you need to move along. We are gonna work on this all day today. And, so I threatened to call the mayor's office. That might have been it, but I got a call by the head lieutenant. And once the lieutenant gives an order, apparently that just sets the sheriffs in motion. And it's like a swarm of police officers all around my house. I'm here having lunch. I don't even want to go back because I just don't want to get caught in the crossfire. I called my other neighbor, told him to be careful. They're trying to do their work. And right now, kind of what the wheels we set in motion, guys, is, you know, this is what's happening. I'll tell you what is going on. I feel really bad for them, actually, but I don't know what else to do. The main reason why I did that is because you guys recommended to call the police. And, you know, I got little kids that play back there, and they look over at my kids. They're defecating. They're drinking till 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I can't live like that. I can't live with a Camp FEMA on the other side of my backyard. I just can't do it. You know, who can live like that? You know, I have people over on Saturday night for like a barbecue, and you know, they can hear homeless people, you know, yelling and screaming on just the other, like 5 yards away from my barbecue pit. So call me heartless, call me cold. Just, if you're gonna call me that, I invite you to invite 5 homeless people to live in your backyard. Once you've done that, then you can criticize me. Take care, George. Check out my website, inflation.us. Sign up for our free subscription newsletter. That really would help me out. Take care, guys. I don't know if you guys can see, but now they're sitting on the side of a commercial building right by my house. They're no longer right in my backyard, but I am a little worried about it, so I'm gonna call the officer that I was speaking to. As you can tell, they're drinking out there still, and see what's going on. Yeah, hi. I called earlier today about some homeless people living in my backyard area, and Don responded. He did a great job. He gave me a cell number, but I lost it, and I'm just trying to let him know that their homeless people are back. They're not on the lot, but they're kind of pacing back and forth. I just hope they're not mad and looking for retribution here.
Okay, what address?
And I'm a little worried about it. They're not on the property anymore, but they're right there, and they're kind of pacing back and forth. I don't know what, if they're mad or whatever. I just don't want any retribution because of this.
How many of them?
There's 4 of them.
Are they men or women?
3 men, 1 woman, all white, homeless people, you know, typical homeless people. George.
Are you there now?
Yeah, I was driving away. I can turn around and come right back.
So are you can you go back and wait for the officer?
Yeah, I'll go back there and wait for him.
What kind of vehicle are you going to be in?
I'm in a Volvo, station wagon, silver. I'm headed back there right now.
Okay, we'll have somebody out to talk to you as soon as we can.
You don't have Dawn's cell phone number, do you?
I'm sorry, I can't give that to you.
Okay,
I realize that you're telling me he gave it to you before, but I can't give out cell phone numbers.
Okay, well, I'll call his desk. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're calling, the police officers have been notified. Apparently there's a local officer that handles my area who took care of this really effectively, and he is now I've lost his cell phone number. I inputted it incorrectly, so I'm a little worried now about that. Let me call his office, and what a pain. This is just all a pain. Okay, unbelievable. I am missing my kid's appointment because I gotta go take care of homeless people. Sorry about that, Rosie. But the police are coming by right now.
Why?
And we have to be there. Because I've never done this before. I have no idea what I was doing.
I can fight them.
No, I don't need my little children fighting them.
I can punch.
You can punch the homeless people? No, you're not gonna punch the homeless people. First of all, they didn't do anything illegal. They just are loitering near my backyard. So now I'm going to talk to the local police officer. Try to be a good citizen here. Apparently.
But I will fight.
You're gonna fight them? That's not good. Don't fight them.
Yeah, because they're bad.
They're bad people? How do you know they're bad people?
Because you mean to everybody.
So anyways, this is all new to me. To update you guys that, once again, if I didn't go over this clear enough, there's been a homeless gentleman that's lived on the other side of my yard. He lived in a vacant lot, and at first we really didn't say anything. I just let him alone, Didn't cause any problems. You know, my dog barked a lot because he was there. But just recently, 3 other individuals have joined him. 2 other men and a lady. I have recordings of them at 3 a.m. in the morning, drinking, yelling, cursing, you know, doing God knows what they're doing back there. But I've seen them defecating in the vacant lot right next to my wall. My little kids play in my backyard. There's no covering. All they have to do is stand up, look around, and I know they've been looking in my area because one of my neighbors actually talked to the homeless guy, and they were describing, you know, things about my house and about my living arrangements that they'd only know by peeking into my backyard and my neighbor's backyard. So I did what a lot of you guys recommended. I called the police. You know, I didn't really try to reason with them. I didn't think they would actually leave if I did reason with them. So now we're just waiting for the police officer to come and talk to us. And let's see what happens, what's going on. Actually, let's okay. Got the kids in the car, and the homeless update is, now I didn't tell the police to throw away all their stuff, but apparently the police took all the homeless bedding and everything that was there, Camp FEMA, and they cleaned it up. They deposited it, I think, in a local dumpster, and they may have carted it away, I don't know. But the last I saw is the homeless people are right on the edge of the property. So they've come back. Of course they're upset. They're wondering what happened to all their stuff. And now what I'm dealing with is there's a church, primarily Mexican church, in this commercial parking lot area next to the lot. They're upset. They're trying to help the homeless. So I don't know why, but somehow a bed was brought to that back on the property. So everyone I'm talking to is telling me what I need to do is contact the owner, ask if we can put a no trespassing sign. If we put a no trespassing sign on the property, apparently that's what the police need to further action against the homeless people. I don't want the police to put these people in jail. I want them to move along to somewhere else that is not in my backyard. And I know that sounds pretty apolitical, but at this point I don't really give a crap what people say or what people do. If you criticize me, then go ahead and you can pay for these homeless people to come live at your house. You know, so, but anyways, we're detailing what's going on here. Right now, I am headed over there. Some people are telling me that, you know, I shouldn't show my face, that I should be afraid. I'm getting pretty tired of that, and I really appreciate all your guys' advice. I think I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm pissed as hell. So I'm going to go over to that church, and I'm going to talk to these fools. And then if I have to, I'm going to try to talk to these homeless people. And you know, I can understand. Actually, I don't even care. So if you guys, I apologize for what you may see as someone who's cold and uncaring, but I have little children I have to be careful of. I don't know the types of people that they're inviting over. I mean, honest to God, I thought they were murdering a girl there the other night. I mean, I thought they were strangling a young lady. I mean, what am I gonna do? So, enough apologizing. Now, we're gonna do everything we can to get rid of them, and let's just move forward with that legally. So, this is George, and for inflation.us. Please, 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 if you haven't yet, go to inflation.us. Sign up for the free newsletter. You'll get some great advice. Yeah, they're probably scoping it out right now, but I'm here. I'm not gonna fucking put up with this anymore, dude. I mean, I'm pulling in right here, dude. I'm gonna talk to this church. I'm gonna talk to all these people right now. Let's just go around and talk to them all. We'll put the camera away and we'll just talk to them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wow, that thing really zooms in.
Okay, hey guys, I got the night vision on because I'm out here in my car. We just got done talking with the police. They sent actually 2 officers over here to tell us the dealio of what can we do, because I found out my next door neighbor is really concerned. My other next door neighbor actually had some things stolen from his backyard. So this is my next door neighbor right to the right of me. They actually had someone break into his backyard and steal a bunch of his stuff a couple nights ago. He hasn't even reported it, and he did tell the police. We can't blame the homeless people, of course. So the situation with getting homeless people out of a vacant lot, here's the problem, is they have rights. And technically, a police officer can't kick anybody out of a vacant lot without really an authorization from the owner in writing, an authorization from the owner to take people off of his property while he's not there. And that owner has to come into the police office every 30 days and sign that. So that is just unbelievable that you can't, that basically people can be on a private lot and they can be living on a private lot right in the back of your home, and there's nothing you can do. The other thing you can do is you can petition city council. City council can, I guess, go through a long drawn-out process of taking the property back and then condemning it. Then there's the unofficial way, and this is what a police officer would do unofficially, is you turn on your sprinkler and you wet the area very, very much so it's very uncomfortable and very muddy for them. The second thing you do is take floodlights. Now, if they smash out the floodlight, or they mess with your sprinkler, or they come back and they do retribution with you, that's vandalism, and the police will take them in for that. Now, here's the problem. You might get retribution for that. So, actually, one of the police officers says, if I had a problem with a homeless person and I was concerned, I would put a gun in their face. So that's how a police officer would handle it. You know, we're not that aggro. But I do have my neighbors, and guys, it's not just me. There's about 3 or 4 property owners here that are very concerned about a growing number of homeless people that are, they're having sex, they're beating on a woman, they're peeping over our lawn, our fences, looking at our children. They're stealing. Well, not them technically, but somebody is stealing personal property from some of my relatives, some of my neighbors. So we have to do something. So we're going to turn on the sprinklers, and we'll let you know what happens from there. Take care. Okay, the final solution.